Today's topic for discussion is the name of the topic is fungi. Fungi, these are eukaryotic organisms having two nucleus. These are cosmopolitan. Cosmopolitan means they occur throughout the world, and they occur in air, they occur in seed, they occur in soil, everywhere. Fungal spores are present which are non-visible. What are the silent features of fungi? Plant body is known as thallus. Thallus is simple. Why it is called thallus? Because it is not differentiated into root, stem, leaf, etc. Such plant bodies are termed as thallus, and thalli of the fungus is very simple. And mostly the thallus is filamentous, filament-like, thread-like. And the filamentous thalli, they are branched, and they are branched thalli. The thallus is not differentiated into root, just I told you. And thallus of fungus is termed as mycelium. What is mycelium? That is the thallus of the fungus. The mycelium consists of hyphae. The single thread of mycelium, that is known as hypha. Hypha. Single, it is known as hypha. Plural, it is hyphae. Many hyphae present in thallus, that is present in mycelium. The hyphae which are present, which are thread-like or which are branched filamentous structures, there are only two types of hyphae occur in fungi. That is septate hyphae and non-septate hyphae. In this photograph we have shown the photograph is of the non-septate hyphae we have shown here. See the mycelium, it is branched. See the hypha. These are branched hyphae. Cytoplasm is there. Nuclei are present in the cytoplasm which are freely suspended in the cytoplasm. Nuclei are freely suspended in the cytoplasm. And this is the cenocytic mycelium. Cenocytic mycelium is also known as non-septate mycelium. In photograph it is a cenocytic mycelium or it is non-septate mycelium. In fungi, chlorophyll is absent. Because of absence of chlorophyll, the fungi require food from other organism or other host plants or other substratum. Because chlorophyll is absent in fungi. Next. And the fungal genera, the fungal thallus or fungal hyphae, that consist of nucleus, and true nucleus is present, hence it is described as eumycetes, true fungi, because the nucleus is completely developed, nucleus is there. The thalli are nucleated, and these are the spore bearing organisms. The fungi produces spores. Different types of spores are produced by different types of fungi. Spore producing organisms are there, and the fungi reproduce by asexual method and as well as by sexual method. Even the vegetative reproduction occurs in fungi. Fungi are eukaryotic organisms. Eu means true. Karyon means nucleus. True nucleus is present in fungal organisms. Okay. And in the photograph we have shown the septate mycelium. Septa are there, and this is the septate mycelium in photograph. And in this, mode of nutrition of fungi is heterotrophic. Heterotrophic mode of nutrition, that means an organism deriving its nutritional requirements from complex organic substances. Such organisms are heterotrophs or heterotrophic organisms. Okay. And reserved food material occurs in fungal hyphae or fungi is in the form of glycogen and oil. Okay. This cell wall of hyphae or cell wall of fungal hyphae, that is made up of chitin and fungal cellulose, These two substances occur in cell wall of the fungi. Next slide. Fungi do not produce its own food, therefore all fungi are heterotrophic in nutrition. They grow on different types of substrates. Okay, groups of fungi on the basis of nutrition. There are two groups has been made. The saprophytic fungi which can grow on any type of dead organic matter. Those are saprophytes. And the parasitic fungi, these fungi they causes different types of diseases in plants, and recently there are reports of fungal diseases of human beings, animals, etc. Okay, next. In the photograph we have shown here different types of fungi which are associated with wheat seed. Next. Groups of parasitic fungi. Which groups of parasitic fungi are there? Obligate parasites. Obligate parasites mean those fungi which causes disease to the plant. They require only living host plant for their survival, growth and multiplication. Such fungal group or such fungi they are described as obligate parasitic fungi. They need a living host only. In absence of living host, they do not reproduce. For example, Puccinia graminis form species TTC, which causes rust disease of wheat. It is the obligate parasite. Next, another type of parasite, facultative parasite. Such parasitic fungi, they remain in soil on infected plant material as a saprophyte, but whenever the host comes in the field, when it comes in contact with the host plant, that causes disease. For example, Fusarium oxysporum forms species udum, which causes the wilt disease of pigeon pea. Okay, this is the facultative parasite, example of facultative parasite. Okay, another parasitic group, obligate parasitic group of fungi, that is obligate parasite. These obligate parasites, they are very different. They strictly grow on dead organic matter only. Cow dung, on dead organic matter of leaves, any dead organic matter is enough as a food to obligate parasite. They grow strictly on dead organic matter. Such fungi, example is mucor. Mucor is one of the fungus which is obligate parasite. Okay, and another group is facultative saprophyte. They are capable of infecting living organisms. Example, Phytophthora infestans. It is a pathogen which causes late blight disease of potato. Okay, next. The habit of the fungus. One more type of habit observed in fungi is that several types of fungi from the group Ascomycetes, they occur in association with algae in lichen thallus. The lichen is that is a plant which is made up of a combination of algae and fungus. The fungus which occurs in the algae, that fungus is not parasitic on that algae, but that supply mineral and moisture to the algae, and algae supply food to the fungus. Such type of beneficial mutual understanding is there, and mutual association which is beneficial to each other. Such association of fungus and algae, that phenomenon is termed as symbiosis. Okay, and one more example of symbiosis is mycorrhiza. Mycorrhiza, what is mycorrhiza? It is a symbiotic association between a fungus and plant. This is one type of habit of the fungus. Okay, next, the Fungi secrete extracellular and intracellular enzymes which convert complex food into simpler forms. Okay, this is a characteristic of fungus again. Next, habitat of fungus. Fungi are diverse in habitat. Diverse in habitat means range of habitat, a variety of habitat, that is the diverse in habitat. Fungi are, they can grow on in different environmental, different types of habitat, in places of different types of habitat. Everywhere they occur. Such habit of the fungus is described as diverse habit. Fungi are diverse in habitat. Okay. Next point, cosmopolitan. That means fungi occur throughout the world, everywhere. Even in water there are many fungi. The fungi of flower group, they are present in water also. Water, air, soil, everywhere fungi are there. Inside the plant body, outside the plant body, even on human, on the skin of human beings, several types of fungal spores are present. That is the cosmopolitan in occurrence. Aquatic habitat, several fungi occurs in water. Terrestrial habitat, several different, many types of fungi occur on soil surface or dry land, etc. Grow on foodstuffs, even pickles, several post-harvest vegetables, they get deteriorated due to the growth of the fungi. Grow on foodstuffs. Fungi found in air, water, soil, infected plant parts, and some are found in desert of hot soil. Even in hot climate, fungi are present. See the habitat. It is a diverse habitat, and they are present in hot soil also. Some grow on ice. Even on ice, some fungi grow. Next. Thank you very much. Save trees, save earth. These are the silent features of fungi. Thank you very much.